Welcome everybody to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at Black Video News at 8. And as always, you can't get rid of me. It's your sports guy Cliff here giving you the hottest news in sports out there right now. And on this week's segment, we're going to talk football, but we're going to talk about college upsets and a Texas showdown that went down between the Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans. But first, I want to talk about these college upsets and how it affects my Final Four, because remember, this is the inaugural season of the college playoff I picked earlier this season. And so weekends like this we live for in college football because it's great. You have upsets. You'll never know what's going to happen. It's more unpredictable in college. So starting off, Texas A&M loses to Mississippi State. Now look, everybody's been okay with Texas A&M because the new quarterback, Kenny Hill, has come in and filled the shoes left by Johnny Manziel until they came up against the Bulldogs. Look, you have to remember, Mississippi State is still the SEC, very strong teams down there. Texas A&M, they lost. They were top 10, not anymore. Next, I want to talk about Oregon. Now, I didn't pick Oregon in my top 4 to go to the college playoff, but currently they were the number 2 team in the nation, and guess what? They lost to the University of Arizona. So unless some other funky stuff happens out there in the Pac-12, Oregon doesn't look like you're going to hold up. Now again, I thought they were going to lose, but not this early. And the team out of the Pac-12 that I picked in the top 4 was UCLA. And what did they do? They went and lost to Utah, the Utes. You can't lose to a team with a mascot called the Utes. Come on, Brett Hundley. I'm going to need for y'all to get back on the saddle, do what you have to do to win the Pac-12, but it's going to be hard getting into that Final Four if you have a 1-loss record. Next, Oklahoma. I don't like Oklahoma. Not too terribly crazy, though, that they lost to TCU. Yeah, they lost to a Texas team, and that can make me happy. But Oklahoma, look, try to stay in there so my Final Four can be right. Those guys out there, look, you're headed up with a quarterback, Trevor Knight, who's from San Antonio, trying to be behind you a little bit, but you messed around and lost. It looks like the Big 12 might be a little bit more tough than people may think. And lastly, the program that people think will never lose lost. That's right, Alabama. Now, again, I could have easily said Alabama's going to lose this season. I could have very easily said Alabama will go undefeated. But I definitely didn't think that they would lose this early in the season to Ole Miss. You lose to Ole Miss. They really don't have no good team. They're not supposed to be good right now. But I guess that's SEC football for you. Very tough division. We saw Alabama fall. So if you recall, my top 4 picks for the college playoff were Florida State, Alabama, Oklahoma, and UCLA. 3 of those 4 teams have lost. So what does that say about me? It doesn't say anything. It still says that my teams are going to be there in the end. They may only lose 1 game, but I tell you what, if the college season has this type of excitement left in it, you better make sure you stay tuned. I know I will, and we'll be looking for the inaugural season of the college playoff to be just as exciting. But when we come back after the break, we're going to talk a little Texas showdown and NFL football. Go ahead and stay logged on right here at Blacks in Motion.